one of the companies I worked for, we called it the good news company. And that's
Mm,
because anyone who brought up bad news, they were fired or
mm,
they were, their careers were stalled. So nobody brought up any bad news. So it was always the good news company. And so what ends up happening when you're in a situation like that is you only hear good news and you never hear of those early warning signals that something might be going wrong. And so, that's one of the things I really stress with my employees, like, give me the
sure,
truth. Don't spin it.
sure.
I want to know exactly
No,
what's going on, good, bad, and ugly, because I need that data.
exactly,
It's critical
exactly.
for me as a leader to know exactly
Sure.
what's going on. Yeah.
This is also one of the things that I've heard several authors and people also say, and that's invite dissent. In other
Mm,
words, just ask people, please play the devil's advocate. I want to know what can go wrong. What possibly, we've got this brilliant idea. Please tell me what can go wrong here, or so not only what can go better here, but also what can actually go wrong here,
mm,
and have that vulnerability yourself as well, display that vulnerability, that it's okay. That even if it's my beautiful idea, I'm happy if you come and tell me why it's a BS idea.
yeah. Yeah. Well, and I think, I've worked for bosses like that, and I've tried to be that kind of a leader as well.
Mhm.
And I think that it's fun in those kind of
Yeah,
environments because there is the
sure.
back and forth. There is the, hey, I think should do it this way for these reasons. And
Yeah.
I always found like if you give people that psychological safety, the ability to speak up, the best ideas have always come not from me but
Definitely.
from the people in the
No,
room. And sometimes I always say it's the quietest person usually has the best idea, but that's just, I found the introverts tend to they're thinking while other people are talking. And so I always try to find that introvert and try to
yes,
give them an
yes,
audience because they usually have a crazy idea that no one's talking about, and it'll change the whole conversation. So I really think that's important. Yeah.
definitely, definitely, and also that introvert needs to feel that safety. So,
Yeah.
I'm a big believer of introversion. It's definitely isn't a disability.
No.
It has its, just like extroversion has its strength, so does introversion. And the nicest is that if you can use all the strengths that are available in your organization,
Yeah.
that's the most.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you. That's great. Well, what final
Back to
message?
diversity.
What's that? Sorry.
That was back to diversity, actually, wasn't it?
It really is. Yeah, it really is. I think it's incredible when you have that, like you said, having a diverse group of people and the willingness to listen to them. I think that's really important. So because you get one without the other doesn't work. So
No,
that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.